Okay, who have we got in now? Who's here? Okay, so I'm going to carry on mixing this track and we can watch the recording online. Hey Kimberly, sorry about that, I don't know what happened, but we're back on here. So basically, there's a little bit of something in there that's annoying me. Do you have Pro Q3? Eric. So there's a little something that's annoying me. I use Pro Q3 for it. That's it. There. There's just a little resonant frequency there that was doing me head in. Okay, so could do with a bit more body in this. Just feels a little bit thin, which is the sound. So the capitator. I've actually got this new plugin. So what I'm doing is I'm level matching so it's the same volume. Okay, well let's just see where that is. 6595. Let's open this up. Okay, that's good. forget this music, it's not tilted towards brightness, it's more tilted towards the darker side of things. It's more like that. Okay, so that's that. Let's get the second lead in. Okay, so you've got two good synths there. They might work better question and answer, because you've got a gap after it, and for me, I'm trying to hear something else in there. Let me have a quick look at the rest of the tracks. Did you put your mix in there, Bashi? Can you send me your bounce down? Okay, so the top of the bass, it's kind of fighting with the other sound a little bit, with the chord. Again, it's dead center. That could be a bit wider. So again, go to Imager, put that on before the LFO. For some reason, it's really mono. I'm trying to figure out why that is. off some reverb on it, to be honest with you. What we're doing, Bashi, is what I put at the end of the chain. Well, it depends what I'm trying to achieve. The position of everything is about what I'm trying to achieve. No, the mono button in it is not for. This is not a mono button here. This is for the voicing, for the amount of voices. Whether it's like a mono synth or it's a polyphonic synth. Okay. Well, that sounds good with the reverb. Now, do we need the stereo imager? That reverb, that string reverb sounds really good. It sounds a bit like a delay. So we don't need the imager. So yeah. So we've got the foundation of the track, and we've got the main lead, and we just add into it. So everything's got to complement them things now as we go on. The reason why I took the top end of this chord off is because it was getting in the way of the other chord. This music's dark. If you listen to like the kicks and everything, it's all very filtered down with the hi-hats coming through. 1, 2. Sorry about that. So what I was saying then was, we don't need the stereo spread, but you don't need this kind of music. Everything doesn't need to be full range and high frequencies. A lot of it's really filtered down. And what I'm saying is, we've started with the lead, we've got the chord right, we've got the foundation. The rest of it's going to be quite easy. Do you know what I mean? You get them right, you get them powerful, you get them thick, you get them sorted first of all. The rest of it works dead easy with it. Now I'm listening to the kick. Straight away, it's just got the vibe and the feeling. And this is how you should start a track. Get your lead sound, get it right, get it brilliant, get it loads of body. We've used the decapitator to saturate it, but in the frequencies in the low end, which makes it sound thicker, which gives it more energy when it's hitting you in a club. It's wide, it's better. We've not even got the hats in yet. And again, this kind of music isn't necessarily that, the hats aren't necessarily that long, sorry. So it might be a little bit. Okay, so whenever you're working with it, work in drum rack, because I can go in and I can edit it. So, but for me, this sounds like it should be like this. I don't think the hat should be so long. And that they could perhaps be, do this, pitch down a little bit, make it a little bit more, just change the colour so you can do that, Bashi. Remember, this music is meant to be like kind of lo-fi. It's meant to be deep, and there's not a lot getting in the way of everything. And, you know, we were using the S2400 originally, you know, and the MPC, and it was all 12-bit. It was lo-fi, and you get in, all you had was pitch, low cut, high cut. There wasn't really much else you could do to a sound, and you made it fit the track. So. So the clap. Could just be a bit brighter. Again, I'm not quite sure it needs so much reverb on it. It's a bit too housey having all that reverb. So again, what I would do is this. I would go in, I would go. Let's see what's happening. There's a reverb somewhere else here, isn't there? Okay, it's on the bus. I don't want reverb on that. You see, Josh's kind of drums is a mixture of everything, but really what you want to do before I don't put the same reverb on anything, and I wouldn't do if I was you. Because the whole thing about reverb is it puts something in a space. You don't necessarily want everything in the same place. You know, you want this clap right in the front there. one separately. I don't want a big reverb, I just want something very small. It might even be a delay on that, to be quite honest with you. So, but a very short one with a pre-delay. So the clap's forward, but the pre-delay helps move the reverb back to the clap, so the clap's just a little bit more forward. See, they're very similar. I would have like a bit more of an open hat for this bit. They're both, you know, they were both this very similar in the lengths of them. That's quite nice. Bashy, can you send me your original mix, please? Have a quick listen in the big speakers. So yeah, I think you just need like a big open hat that's got a bit of reverb on it to really kind of drive it and go with that vibe. And straight away, we're kind of getting in the ballpark a little bit. It's all about finding the right sounds for the mix and referencing whilst you're learning. You know, go, okay, has my kit got the same bottom end? Let's have a listen. Yeah, it's good. You know, it's different, but it's the same. We've got the punch of the kick and we can still feel the bass. Let's go to this one. I'd say ours got a bit more than theirs. Let's listen to this one. So yeah, we're in this ballpark. Low mids. nice. Yeah, we've got the mid-range, that's just the hi-hats. We haven't put all our hats in yet, but I think you could get a better loop than that, Bashi. I think it's just a bit, I think like a bit more of a, oh, I've got one here. I think you're just missing a big open hat there. Okay, so yeah, I think, look, if you listen, Bashi, I think all you've got to do now with this track is we'll find you another open hat, because we're coming to the end of the session, a big open hat, and I think just make it a bit more interesting, the journey. So if you see what I mean by the hats, they're all just the same. There's nothing really, you know, this one could change out for another one and so on, and just have something for 4 bars here and 4 bars over here, and same with all these effects and sounds, as opposed to like they're a bit copy and paste. But your track's really good. Let me just quick look. Let's just get download before we go, because I've got another client in. Okay. Let's bring that in. Load audio file. This is your mix. So we just sync it up. See, you're fully tilted. Your mix is fully tilted to the tops, and that's because your headphones. And with this music, there is top stuff there, but it's more tilted down towards the bottom end with the chords and everything. And if you listen to the roll the top of the bass off, the roll the top of the synths off. Listen on the speakers. So now what we've got this feeling hitting our stomachs, which is the weight of a track in a club. And actually, this is what everyone does with mixes and headphones. It's all top heavy. That's because you can't feel it. That's the problem with it. Mixing isn't just about hearing, it's about feeling. You know, and that's just a quick hour on it. We could really work on them sounds, really work on the definition of the bass and everything else. But it's, you know, let's listen to yours. you could get a proper like tambourine shake, a nice one like what he's got, just to speed it up. But this loop here isn't doing anything for me. And you know, like I said to you, don't have loads of hats in these kind of tracks in the way of like you do with tech house. It's just about getting in with the genre, and it's the feeling, and it's just the bottom end. You know, most people, a lot of young producers would think that your mix sounds better because they're so used to zoning into the mid-range and the highs, but that's not the feeling you get from a club. Okay. Yeah, good session. Any questions, anybody? Before we finish there. Forgot to drink my tequila. Frequency recognition and character recognition and using Metric AB for people like yourselves who are just on a journey, it's the number one thing you've got to learn. You can't use compression, you can't use saturation, you can't use anything else until you've learned that. And what I need to do is get you bashes so you're listening to tracks and you can straight away you can go, oh yeah, I haven't got the bottom end of that. Oh yeah, you know, the hats are different to that for the genre of music. Oh no, you know, we don't have too much top end and everything. A lot of it's filtered down, and you know, that's all character recognition and frequency recognition. So thanks for joining, guys. I'm here tomorrow. Oh no, I'm not here tomorrow. So I'll see you Sunday. Any questions, anyone? Do you need Club EXP to do that? What does that mean? I don't understand what you mean. Sorry, Antonio. Okay, guys, I'm going to shoot off. Thank you for joining. And I'll see you all soon. Have a great weekend. Take care. Bye. I'll see you on Sunday. Oh,